My wife Paula's mother's mother, Melinda Caldonia Blair, and James Delosier grew up in Maryville, Tennessee. They were in love. They wanted to get married. However, James wanted to get a good job first before they were married. So in 1895, he took off to find a good job somewhere. And Melinda hadn't told James that she was pregnant at that point in time. Soon after James had left, Abe Blair, his wife, had passed away. Now, he had 5 children and no wife. And Melinda had no husband and she was pregnant. So Abe and Melinda were married in 1896. In 1897, James came back and he's ready to get married. So they were to meet on a swinging bridge in Maryville, Tennessee. They met. James said he was ready to get married. However, Melinda said, "I'm sorry, I am married already and I am pregnant. I'm going to have Abe Blair's child." At this point in time, James had given Melinda the photo that you see down on the right of James. James then left and he never did get married. Now, Iva, their daughter, was born in 1896, June of 1896. Abe Blair, a man 20 years older than Melinda, was married to Sib Everett. By 1896, Sib and Abe had 5 small children. Melinda and Abe were married in 1896. Here's their marriage license. You can see it says March of 1896 when Melinda and Abe were married. Well, in June of 1896, that's when Iva was born, only 3 months after their marriage. James now has a daughter, Iva, and he didn't know it. James never did get married. Here's a 1920 census showing James is living with his sister, and you can see single. However, in the 1940 census, you see James, and it shows widower. Melinda had 6 children with Abe, and in 1927, at the age of 49, she passed away. Her death certificate says she passed away in 1927, and her headstone says she passed away in 1925. I have found a lot of mistakes on headstones, so I'll go with the death certificate. James Delosier passed away in 1945 at the age of 75. Now, I said James Delosier never married. However, in 1927, Melinda had passed away, and the record that I find after she passed away, it shows where James, on the census record, states that he was a widower. Now here's a copy of James' death certificate, and it states he was single. On the day that Melinda passed away, she kept saying, "I have to go to the swinging bridge and meet James." Before she passed away, she gave her daughter Iva the photo of James that James had given her while they were on the swinging bridge. Iva said that she did meet her dad before he passed away in 1945. And also, Iva had shared with all of her children about James, so they knew about their great-grandfather.